So here's two things about Xbox and Microsoft that really bother me, and it's hard for me to be like, "Yay, Team Xbox." And part of this I've talked about in the past, and I don't know why no one will touch this. No journalist, no news outlet will touch these two things, and it drives me nuts because it's kind of anti-gamer and messed up at a consumer standpoint. And here's a couple examples. Subnautica 2 recently launched in preview new whatever early access on Game Pass and Steam, and yet it's still purchasable on Windows, Xbox PC version for the same price it is on Steam, or you can just play it through your Game Pass subscription, which doesn't give you a purchased license to play that game. You just have the license ability, or I guess Game Pass holds the license, which you then pay for Game Pass to be able to play the game. And there's lots of games like this that I've talked about in the past on the PC, Xbox app, Windows App Store app, Game Pass app, whatever you want to call that mix of build of game, port of game, that has missing features, missing settings, and sometimes just like you missing resolutions and things. Like you can't do anything about it. You can't change your resolution or something. I've seen this in AAA games from Capcom and other games I've talked about it in the past. It's kind of crazy to me that you can pay the same amount of money for a game on this app at this launcher and get lesser of an experience or missing features compared to the Steam version or a first party title launcher like EA, Access, or Ubisoft, whatever. And no one's talked about that. And that happens a lot. Subnautica 2 is a good example. It's completely missing frame gen, and DLSS kind of was broken. Definitely not the same build as the Steam build for whatever reason. And then you go, well, it's part of the game preview, Game Pass, it's free or whatever, but you're still paying for Game Pass, so I don't really think that argument's fair. And then you have issues with the review system with like Forza. Forza's an okay racing game to me. Personally, I don't think it's the best, and I don't really would know where it goes, and the AI is kind of awful at the end of the day, but yeah, whatever, it's a racing game. And this is a good example of where this is an issue with, I think, consumers and going forward is you can't leave a review on this game if you played the Game Pass version. Okay? And you're like, what do you mean? Because there's two versions. Okay, this is the Game Pass version that you can't leave a review on at all. If you go to the Game Pass store standard edition version for $70 and buy that, you can leave a review. So you have to buy the license, which is renting the game, to leave a review. You have to give Microsoft $70-$80 to even say, hey, your game has a problem, or letting other consumers know there's an issue, or it's not a good game, or it's a great game. You have to buy the license. You can't just have the license through Game Pass, which you pay for already anyways. You do what you want with that. I don't think it's a great thing.